Hi everybody, once again. Thursdays roll around pretty quick at the moment, I think. Too quick. Hope you've all had a good week, a wonderful week, and a brilliant day. And you've been good with all your family and friends, and they've been good to you. So, tonight, today, the main focus is going to be the COVID-19. And as I put in a notice board earlier this week, that theme will run throughout this month with couple of different people actually presenting the evening and hosting it and guiding you guys through the meditation. The idea of this is that we have several trainees that we're working with, trying to get them, not trying, we're succeeding to get them so that they can be quite capable and confident in doing as I'm doing. And hopefully they'll be able to start up all their own groups wherever they are on this lovely planet of ours. I'm just going to take 2 seconds. Hi Doris, Sharon, Orla. I don't know who Facebook user is, but hi. Caroline, Mandy. Who else have we got? Tanya and Pia. That's it. And anyone else that I haven't mentioned their name because your name hasn't shown up yet. Anyway, we're probably a bit late now because after I've been flirting on this, getting close to starting time, I think. So, as usual, I do hope you're all sitting comfortably, that the phones are turned off, you're in a pretty quiet place. And if you're not comfortable, I have to say it, why aren't you? Most of us have been doing this quite a few months now. We know the procedure, and probably the best thing to do is to sit comfortable before you begin. Anyway, that's it. That's it for the housekeeping. Any announcements? Let's get going. Right, we're going to start as per usual. Nice deep breath in. And as we breathe in, be aware of a beautiful, soothing, healing energy is coming into your body on the in-breath. And that settles in the pit of your stomach, where a lot of the emotions lie. And then when you're ready, just exhale as normal. And be aware also of the negativity, any nagging thoughts that get stuck in your mind. See them leaving your body with it, exhaling of every breath. And with each in-breath that we take, that beautiful feeling, that beautiful energy in the pit of our stomach is gradually growing larger. It's beginning to take up more space within us. And the more space means more of that peaceful healing energy. And just take a moment to be aware of that energy growing in size and growing in strength. And as we focus on it, we become aware of it beginning to fill our whole body. It works its way up from our stomach, up through our torso to our heart, where it lingers a little while, spreading the healing energy around our heart, helping to release some of the stress and the tension that we may be experiencing and holding there. And at the same time, it goes down through our pelvis, through our hips, down our thighs to the knees, where it also lingers here for a short period of time, almost like it's massaging our knees and behind our knees, getting rid of a lot of stress that we carry, which builds up in our kneecaps. And with each breath, the healing energy comes in clearer, freer, as it finds its way into our physical body. So from our heart it goes up to our throat and all over our shoulders, almost like a massage, releasing the stress and the tension in our shoulders. And as we feel our shoulder muscles relax and begin to drop to a relaxed place. And at the same time it continues its journey up through our throat, clearing any obstacles, any resistance we may find there. Then it covers our face and goes up the back of our neck and over the back of our head until it meets at the top of our head, so that our whole body is experiencing the energy from this healing energy within us. It is working its way all through our body, touching every cell, helping to bring peace, release wherever there may be stress or trauma. And it works on all three of our bodies, our physical, our emotional, and our mental body are all being washed with a healing energy, gradually helping each one to return to a state of natural balance. The balance that is right for each of us individually. And as it does so, we become even more aware of this beautiful healing energy within us. And now we become aware of the healing energy of blue light gradually spreading outwards from us. As it continues to flow in, it now flows through us outwards. And as it does, we again call to mind our family and friends and loved ones, those that are near and dear to us. And we invite them to take part, to be a part of that blue healing energy, so that they too can experience the joy and the pleasure and peace it brings each of us, as it gradually helps to return all those beings into a state of balance. And now the blue energy spreads out a little further from us, where we invite all the people we know maybe acquaintances, people we work with, friends we chat to at the bus stop or wherever, passing acquaintances. We invite all of those folks to join us and their family and friends within the blue light. So the blue light is working through us and those that we have invited, that have accepted. And the balance begins to return. And it returns to us at a deeper level. And now we consciously and deliberately radiate that healing energy outwards in all directions. It is radiating out, beginning its journey over the whole of our planet. And we see it rolling across the surface of our planet, covering everything it comes across. Nothing gets in its way. Perhaps we see it like a very healthy, energetic blue mist that is being driven by a very gentle wind, which blows it in all directions. And we ask that as it continues its journey around our planet, firstly let's call to mind all of the hospitals where there are people being cared for and people that care for them. And we think of the administrative staff and all the people involved in giving care to those folk that are requiring it. And we can see the light, the mist, very intense in the hospitals, in any place where there is a carer and someone being cared for, whether it be someone at home looking after a friend or relative, or an old people's home, convalescent home, anything, any type of establishment like that. The healing blue light really caresses and expends a lot of energy on those places, and yet it does not diminish its strength. We think of all the people that are doing it tough, whether it's by their choice or by their circumstance. We see the mist being there for them if they so choose. And we now see our planet completely covered by the blue mist. As it is bringing peace and balance to all that choose to be a part of it. And at this point in time, I'd ask that we call to mind every soul, every person on this planet that has directly, adversely been affected by the COVID-19 virus. We invite all of those people to take part, or to be a part of, advantage of the blue healing energy that is around them and for them. Again, only if they choose it. We think of the people that have passed over, their family and loved ones left behind. And we ask that the blue light be with them to help them to understand what has happened. And we help them come to terms and at peace with it. And we think of the families, the people that have been diagnosed. We ask that the healing light be there for all of those folk, at whatever level of experience they may have of the virus. We ask that the blue light be there for them. And we hope that they accept the healing energy to be a part of the blue light. We think of the many hundreds of thousands of souls that have passed over. And we ask that their transition from this life to wherever they are now be peaceful, and that they have a safe time wherever they are. We spend a few minutes really focusing all that have had experience in that area. We see the healing energy there for them all. So now we can move on. We can move on to other creatures that inhabit our planet who also call it home. You think of the animals, whether they're wild, domesticated. So the energy, the blue healing energy, is there for them to help them keep a state of balance so that their life is as it was meant to be. And we think of all the plant life, all the scenes of nature that we all so appreciate. The forests, the hills, even the solitary flower in the garden. We ask that same mist, blue mist, is there for all those plants that they may live out their cycle of life, whether it's 2 weeks or 200 years. We ask that the air that they breathe and the pollution gradually diminishes, so they too can live their life cycle as it is meant. And we think of all the creatures in the ocean, in our oceans, the rivers and waters on our planet, especially the oceans perhaps, where they are finding the microscopic pieces of plastic kilometers and kilometers deep. We direct the healing mist down there to those depths to help purify the waters, so that all those creatures, wherever they exist in our oceans, whatever level, whatever depth, we ask that they too are affected by this energy. Let it be beneficial to all of the creatures in our oceans. And lastly, we think of the birds in the skies, how we enjoy their bird songs and the colours and patterns on some of them. And we direct the healing mist to all of those creatures, the ones that fly, the ones that don't fly, however big or small they may be. We ask the blue healing energy be there for them, help them lift up and lead their life as it was meant to be. And with all the creatures and all the life streams on our planet, we ask that their life be brought into balance instead of all the readjustments they have to make. And let's just focus on that vision of our planet with all the creatures and all the light streams, taking advantage of the blue healing energy. So now, time has come for you to gradually allow your awareness, your focus to return to your physical body in the chair. And as it does, as usual, bring the vision that you have of our planet covered in blue. Bring that vision with you, that you can glance to and refresh it anytime you wish in the future. And as you feel that energy returning to you, and like you initially just perhaps rub your feet on the floor to help the beginning of the grounding process. And as you do so, perhaps have a bit of a stretch in the chair. Stretch your hands and your fingers, and gradually stretch your arms, your shoulders. And then as your awareness fully returns, I'd ask you slowly and carefully to stand up and just start off with a very gentle shake. And after a few seconds, you can be more vigorous as your awareness finally returns. And for those of you that are taking a little longer for that to occur, just remain in your chair until you feel ready to leave. So on that note, I'll just take a second to remind you that Andip and Pia will be taking it next week. So please be there and support her. I know you will. And have a wonderful week. Take good care of yourselves and your loved ones. And I hope the sun shines on you. And until next week, I shall sign off. And I'll say good night and thank you for your time once again. Thank you.